Hello, my name is Matt Teske, and I'm the founder and CEO of Chargeway. And today I'd like to talk to you about one of the most important conversations with transportation electrification, which is consumer psychology and the barrier of consumer adoption to using a new fuel type. And that's really what we're asking consumers to do. So how do we connect the dots from a B2B perspective to really help consumers make that transition to a new product that they haven't used before? So let me explain. Within Chargeway, we've developed a software platform that visualizes electricity as a fuel type in a way that is easy for every stakeholder, both for the automotive sector as well as for the energy sector. And within this, we really want to help connect the dots for those efforts that will get consumers into a new vehicle that is electrified in a way that feels simple and easy to understand. And so within the B2B categories, we do have a problem. There is really segmentation between what the customer journey has been in the past for buying a car and understanding how to fuel it, and what that journey looks like with buying a car that runs on electricity and how those stakeholders connect. Right now, they're not speaking the same language, but we can help. But within this B2B problem, it creates a B2C problem, which is consumers really do not understand how to use electricity as a fuel type, namely because they're familiar with a product they've used for a long time called regular. They can buy virtually any car and it runs on that. But with charging, there's plug types and power levels, and it can be very complex and overwhelming. And so how do we bring this down to earth for everyone? And so through Chargeway, we looked at these problems and said, how do we create visualizations around what consumers need to learn about using an electric car and charging in a way that is easy and can translate into multiple languages and be a visual trigger? And so we've converted plug types into colors and power levels into numbers. The higher the number, the faster the charge. And that could mean for either the vehicle itself or for the charging station you select. So with creating this visualization and then deploying it into software, we can answer questions for both B2C and B2B. Within the B2B ecosystem, we're connecting the dots for the stakeholders that are making the vehicles and the fuel. So this type of software and this visualization can be utilized by the automakers themselves, a retail shopping experience at dealerships, or for utilities that are looking to engage with their consumers in a local area, and obviously for charging infrastructure and networks that can use the same software to visualize the plug type and power they offer. This then creates this type of comparison for consumers who are trying to understand how to trust and use new fuel. Instead of it feeling complex, it can be as easy as colors and numbers. And that's an easier transition away from something they've called regular to fill up with for their entire life. And so we know this will work because there's an example in the real world. If you simplify how to visualize and utilize this new fuel type, you can more effectively trust the cars that run on it. And Tesla has proven this. Through the process of researching online, in the showroom, and during ownership, Tesla created an easy way to understand how to visualize using a new fuel, which creates confidence in the vehicle. And so with Chargeway, we approach the same problem with a solution that is holistic and agnostic. Whether you're shopping and researching online, or in a showroom, or in the vehicle, or in your mobile device, a consistent visualization of the plug type and power level your vehicle you've selected will use creates confidence in that vehicle. So from there, where have we gotten to? So our current market traction is we're working with multiple utilities around the United States, as well as other stakeholder partners to work on activations of pilots programs and working with dealerships in certain areas. And we have other programs in the works with other stakeholders, including other automakers and other utilities, and interest from various other stakeholders around the entire industry. And so we have a team that has a background in all the areas that are necessary to make this work. Municipality work, and with automotive, as well as with energy. And with this combined, we understand how to connect these dots. And with our platform, it really does create the glue for how we can move this conversation forward in a way to be more consistent for consumers that need to make this change. And we do have a lot of traction with regard to what people are saying about our solutions, whether that's the tech sector or business sector. So we're excited to talk to more stakeholders about this around the United States and beyond. And I look forward to answering any questions regarding Chargeway's platform and how it can work for your needs. Thank you.